Hi everybody and welcome to Yummy Eats for One. I'm Chef Tim Bob, because you know on YouTube, everybody's got to be chef. Today we're going to make one of my favorite soups ever, Tuscano soup. What you'll need is 1/2 pound of Italian sausage, sweet or hot, whatever you want. Of course, I'm using hot. About half of a small onion chopped up, or a quarter of a big one, or a third of a medium one, whatever. A clove of garlic minced, half of a package of frozen spinach, but don't drain it, a 1/4 cup of heavy cream, 1½ cups of chicken broth, and some Parmesan cheese. Turn on your pan to about medium-high and add your sausage, garlic, and onion. And you want to cook it all until the sausage is done and the veggies are tender. This is one of my favorite soups ever, and it's low carb. I mean, you can't get much better than that. We're about halfway through the cooking time, and by magic, my pot handle turned around. But you want to keep breaking up that sausage, and all those flavors from the sausage and the onion and the garlic are all infused there. Now is where you're going to drain it. And the easiest way to do that, just get yourself a strainer, stick it over the garbage can, and dump it in. The strainer, not the garbage can. Just drain the sausage and put it back in the pot. Now you want to add your half a pack of frozen spinach. Okay, don't look at me like that. Use the other half for dinner tomorrow, or put it in a chicken breast or something, okay? Put that in there. Give it a stir. Then add your chicken broth. Mix it all up real nice in there. Then you just want to let it sit for a minute and bring it to a boil. Now that it's boiling, turn it down between medium, low, and medium. Cover it and let it simmer for about a ½ hour. Check it after a few minutes to make sure it's still not simmering too much or too little. You don't want it to simmer too much where the liquid evaporates, but you don't want it to simmer too low where nothing happens. That's a pretty good simmer right there. About halfway through, just give it a little stir. Make sure everything's all nice and mixed and the heat will be even. And just cover it up until the ½ hour is over. It's been simmering for a ½ an hour, and now you want to add your 1/4 cup of heavy cream. Alright, stir it in there, and just let it simmer for a while. Let all those flavors meld. Alright, this here is optional. It's never going to thicken up like a cream soup that you think of. So if you want to, you can add like a teaspoon of cornstarch in with a little water and mix it until it dissolves. And you can pour it in there and it'll thicken it up some to give it more like that cream soup consistency. And if you're not low carbing it, hey, that's cool. And if you are low carbing it, a teaspoon of cornstarch is about 2 1/4 carbs. And if you break it down to 2 bowls, you're talking about a wee bit over carb. So, it's up to you. Like I said, it's optional. Alright, now you want to sit here and check for seasoning, salt and pepper. Just a little bit of each. Not too much salt because, from all the flavor in the sausage. Give it a stir. And your soup is done. Unless, of course, you want to go that extra step and do the cornstarch and water thing. turn it up to maybe medium and let it simmer for a couple more minutes until it thickens up. Alright, if you did that extra step, it'll give it more of like a cream of soup consistency. You can see it's a little more together and not as broken. So now your soup is done again. So that's it, Tuscano soup. And when it's time to serve it up, just sprinkle it with a little Parmesan cheese on top. And you're going to love it.